traveling into the Bible to see what's happening. And then we have another special puppet, and she comes out and she teaches the kids about the history of the place that they visited in the Bible, and she tells them a little bit more about what it was like to live back then and helps them learn where to find it on a map. And that's the puppet that I brought with me today to come talk to you guys, because she's really, really funny. A little bit crazy, but don't tell her I said so, okay? Her name is Bailey, and I want you guys to meet my friend Bailey.
Hi, I'm Bailey. I'm a famous celebrity puppet. Did you guys know that? Well, yeah. I even have my own website. It's called Bailey's Window, and it's all about me.
It's not just about you, Bailey. It's about God. Mom says that you're supposed to tell kids about the things you learn each day about God. You know, take all your wacky ideas and all the things you get in trouble for and learn something from it.
This is my brother, Brandon. Why does he have to come, Mrs. Narrator? I thought this puppet show was like the Bailey Show.
Well, Bailey, is that really the purpose of the show?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what purpose it is.
Doesn't it mean doing something you really mean? Like, I did it on purpose?
No, Brandon. You never say that because then you get in big trouble.
Bailey, sometimes you can do good things on purpose.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so is that what it means?
Yes, but it also means something that you try to do or accomplish. So, about this puppet show, Bailey, what is the point?
Oh, yeah. I remember Dad talking about purpose in life. He wanted me to tell him what I wanted to do with my life, what the point of my life was going to be.
That's so easy. I know lots of things I want to do with my life.
Oh, really? Like what?
Like be a famous chef, of course. I could live in that Italian place where they make all those great pastas and work with an expert, and everyone would pay me lots of money to make food for them.
Buongiorno, amici. What can I make for you today?
I don't know, Bailey. The last time you tried to cook, you cut the towels on fire, and then when you tried to put it out, you threw all the food on the floor.
Mamma mia, che macello! What a mess! Mi raccomanda! Please, I beg you, no more cooking.
Well, hey, Mrs. Riley said when there's a fire, you stop, drop, and roll.
Bailey, that's when you're on fire. You don't roll food on the ground.
Okay. Even though I know I would be a great chef, I don't have to be. Maybe I could be a beautiful ballerina that dances at big theaters all over the world and is very famous for being so beautiful and such a good dancer.
I'm a beautiful dancer. Bailey, don't you remember that one time you took ballet lessons and during the dance recital you spun around so many times that you fell over on Macy and both of you tumbled off the stage? It wouldn't have been so bad if you hadn't have grabbed the curtains, because that basically ripped the whole stage down.
Ah! I'm dancing! Ah! I remember very well. Thank you, Brandon. I didn't even like that stinky ballet anyway. They make you stand in these weird positions and then get mad if you fall over. Well, how about a fireman? Girls can be firemen too, you know. I'm really brave and I can yell fire really loud. Fire, fire, fire!
Yeah, Bailey, you are plenty loud. But that's what I have sirens for. They don't need loud firemen. Besides, you can't stand being hot. What do you think a fire is going to feel like?
Well, I didn't figure you had to be in the fire. I thought they just sprayed them. What a stinky job.
Well, I'm sure glad not everyone thinks the way you do. Otherwise, our whole state would have burnt down.
I know. I can be a doctor. Ooh, maybe a missionary doctor.
Hi, I'm Bailey. How can I help you today?
Okay, Bailey. What are you going to do if your patient says, I've got necrotizing fasciitis, and shows you a huge black and bloody sore on their stomach? That's a flesh-eating bacteria that eats all your flesh. It's super gross. I learned about it in science class.
Ew, get away. Why did you come here with that?
Gross, Brandon. Is that really a disease?
Yep.
Ick. Okay, no doctor stuff. But I could be a cowgirl. That's easy, right? And super cool. Everyone likes a cowgirl.
Howdy, folks. I'm Bailey. Hope your day's super swell.
Bailey, cowgirls don't just say howdy and dress up. They have to herd cattle, train horses, haul hay, and clean out the horse stalls. And that means clean up horse poop, Bailey.
Ugh, where did you get that from? It stinks.
Yuck. Why would anyone want to do that?
Well, I guess because they like the horses and cattle. Most people don't mind putting up with the yucky part of a job just because they love the other parts.
Well, I think I'll just have to be a princess. After all, princesses never have to do any yucky or gross things. They have servants to do all that.
Yoo-hoo! Servant, please come here. I need you to clean off my dirty toes.
Sure, Bailey. But you either have to be born in a royal family to be a princess or marry a prince. Honestly, sis, as fun as you are, I can't think of a real prince right now that is going to want to marry you.
Hey, you, Prince, want to marry me?
Great. So I have no purpose.
I don't think you need to be a famous anything to have a purpose, Bailey. Mrs. Henry told us in Bible class that when Jeremiah was very young, God came to him and said that before he made him inside his mother, he picked him especially for a purpose. He was going to be a prophet. And don't forget the little boy Joash, who was picked to be king. He was only 7.
Yeah, but how do I know what God's gonna pick for me?
You know, Bailey, there were many people in the Bible who didn't find out what God had picked for them until very late in life. Abraham was close to your grandpa's age, and Moses was probably older than your father. The important thing is being the best Bailey you can be right now. And you boys and girls too, be the best you right now. Be a servant of God and a servant to the world. Make demonstrating his love your purpose. If you do that, then like Samuel, he'll let you know exactly what he's picked you for.
You mean he'll use me even though I light things on fire, crash down stages, and don't like gross stuff, and sink Brandon's best skateboard into the pool?
Yes, Bailey, he will.
Hey! When did you sink my best skateboard in, Bailey? That'll ruin it!
Oops.